To the negotiating table for City of Austin leaders and the Austin Police Union as they work to iron out a new contract for APD.
Negotiations have been stalled for more than a year now. And KVUE's Isabella Basco sat in on the negotiations. She joins us live from Southeast Austin. Isabella?
Well, Brian and Quita, both sides spending about 4 hours at the negotiating table today, but there are still some disagreements. Now, one of the biggest sticking points is over expanding access to the G file that contains personnel information of officers' allegations and misconduct. In the past, city leaders and the Austin Police Association hit a roadblock when Equity Action filed a lawsuit against the city for not fully implementing the Police Oversight Act. That's otherwise known as Prop A, which was overwhelmingly passed by voters last May. Now, during the negotiations, the city wants to enforce Prop A.
What concerns me is I keep hearing this undertone that you can just decide that Prop A is not valid and that the provisions in that ordinance, you don't have to get them in the contract and you can contract without them. And I just want to be honest with you, because that can't happen.
While the union president still has reservations about the entirety of the G file being released, saying they don't want to create a system where information can be used against officers inappropriately.
The city management, city legal, OPO, all these folks currently have access to this information. So it's not secret, it's just not public. There's a big difference in those things. So it's much like anyone else that wouldn't want certain personal information to be out there, especially if it's inaccurate or untrue. The same is true for officers, especially when they do an extremely difficult job.
And as of early March, there are 342 APD officer vacancies. The city declined to do interviews during ongoing negotiations, but there are plans to return to the bargaining table on March 20th. A couple of hearings will be taking place over the next few weeks on the lawsuit, which the APA president says could further shape discussion.